Yeah, 53 is working pretty good. And there's a third reason why I like 53 is it was at 35. So 53 is just a reversal of the numbers. It sounds good. So anyway, that was a good place to stop. And anyway, so that's where she sits. But I think it's working pretty good. I'll leave it pretty much where it is for a while. Not to mention, you get up about 84 feet like that with that extra weight, that extra wind loading. And that's a pretty doggone big moment arm. I mean, I know 15 yards of concrete sounds like a lot of concrete. But you get that kind of leverage and that kind of wind surface and that kind of weight up there at the top of a moment arm like that. And it may not be I don't know if that's a match or not for that doggone 15 yards of concrete. I don't want to take any chances there, break. 16. There's 8 vertical and 8 horizontal. They're staggered 90 degrees apart from each other. They're fed equally in phase. It's 84 feet long. And there's 800 feet of filistran up there holding it together, break. And it sits on top of that 12-foot contraption. That 12-foot contraption is not made out of aluminum. It's made out of iron, black pipe and whatnot. So it's pretty heavy. The thing on top of the tower in itself weighs about 350 pounds, I think. 300 pounds. And then on top of that, there's the antenna, which weighs about 325 to 350, depending on, I don't know what it is exactly. I didn't weigh the whole antenna. I weighed it.
Oh, what's going on there?
The turnbuckles and the total strand. So it's whatever it is. Anyway, I didn't want to take it too much higher than that to break. Roger, 84 feet, 84-foot boom. And by the way, that's staggered. The 8-element verticals are staggered forward 9 feet, quarter wavelength, roughly, exactly a quarter wavelength on 27025. Anyway, they're 9 feet and quarter inch, whatever it is. Anyway, they're staggered forward. So if you only look at it as a single 8-element antenna, then it's 75.2 feet. Their break 75.2 is the optimized length for the single 8-element. And then that's what it takes to bring your feed point down to 12.5 ohms. And that's where maximum gain was and all that. So anyway, that's what, if you're going to look at a program and try to mess with it and play around with it, don't make your boom any longer than 75.2 the break. I know. It just might happen that way. Now, I got a curious question, though. What program are you using? I used Quick Aggie 4 when I built mine. What program do you use to design yours? Yeah, give me the full number on that. I'd like to see what it is.